everybody. This is Ellacroney, the author of Forever Young. I'm at my dentist's office, Dr. Serrana. She read my book a few weeks ago, and she's already using some of the information that she would like to share with my readers. Dr. Serrana, welcome.
Hi, Ella. First of all, let me just tell you, she's an amazing author. I just absolutely love her book, Forever Young. And me and my husband both have read it together. And some of the things are such amazing, eye-openers for us, basically. We almost started using one of those right away, Ella.
Really?
The pristine waters that she talks about in the book.
Hydration?
Yes, hydration in a way that you use alkaline water rather than just the basic water that you drink, helping you get rid of so many toxins and elements in your body. I think, as a matter of fact, the whole family, I think, sees changes.
Wow.
We have more energy. We just do a lot more.
Just because of the pristine water. That's at the top of the list in my book.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of toxins and removing toxins, can I ask you about the photo behind us? Because
Definitely.
it has to do with silver fillings.
It does.
Can you share just a little bit with my readers the importance of that?
You know what? Back in old days, amalgam fillings, or silver fillings as most people know them, they were the only source of filling materials used to do fillings in patients who had cavities. Well, over the period of time, things have changed, and we have done a lot of research that does show that the mercury that's used inside these amalgam fillings is actually a very well-known toxin.
Yes.
And imagine this toxin sitting in your mouth for so many years, leaching out, and you don't even know what's happening and what it's doing.
So it's leaching every time you eat and every time you drink anything. Okay.
Now, silver, or the amalgam, shrinks and expands at a different rate than your tooth actually does when you eat or drink anything hot or cold. Because you know, cold is going to contract, heat is going to expand. But the material doesn't do it at the same rate as the tooth is doing. So after about 5 years or so, this material is going to deteriorate. It's going to leach out the mercury from inside. And a lot of shrinkages cause microfractures in the tooth. The tooth just breaks. But what concerns me more is the ingestion of these materials.
Which are toxins.
Exactly. I've read a lot of research on this, especially in European countries. They have come up with research suggesting that the toxins or the mercury coming out of these fillings were actually linked to a lot of ADHD in children.
Oh my God, parents need to know that.
Parents need to know that. And as a matter of fact, I do not even support this filling material anymore. We do not do these kind of fillings in the office anymore.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So you're being proactive with your patients.
We're being proactive. We do not, if I don't believe in it, I don't believe in giving it to my patients.
Wonderful. And the interesting thing, Dr. Serrana, was that I learned about this literally 25 years ago when I was in Mexico with my best friend who had cancer. The first thing the doctors told her was to have the silver removed from her mouth.
Wow.
So there's a lot more to this.
A lot more to this, exactly. And I can't even imagine the mercury that I see in the thermometer when I take the measurement of my child's high temperature being in my mouth and me ingesting it every day, slowly. It's like a poison that you're giving yourself.
Every day.
Every day.
And we eat all the time. So this is wonderful for our readers to know.
Exactly.
They need to know this information for themselves and their children because they're taking preventative measures.
Exactly. And I really appreciate you doing that, Ella.
Well, I appreciate you sharing this because it's not information that is publicized. And I wrote my book for that reason, so that people would know what to do in different ways to take care of themselves preventatively.
Exactly.
Okay. So thank you again for taking the time.
You're so welcome.